Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing today? You guys are awesome. How's it going out there? You guys having a good day? Good Tuesday? First day back from the Memorial Day holiday here in the U.S. Most disappointing day indeed. I hope you guys weren't too hungover from grilling out yesterday and enjoying the nice weather. I hope you had some nice weather. I had some nice weather here. We're back. Another episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. This is Season 7, and this is episode number 7. That's right, Season 7, Episode 7. Today we're going to be playing Metal Gear. That's right, the original Metal Gear. That's the one. The one that spawned the franchise. This is where it all began. Well, not really. It didn't really begin with the NES version. There was a version on the MSX before it, but it came over to the NES, and they made some really unfortunate changes to the NES version of this game. It didn't completely break the game. It just made it a lot stupider than the game was supposed to be. The original version of this game was a brilliant concept. Stealth. Get through the game without getting noticed, without shooting as much or making a loud noise to kill everything. When they decided to make this game on the NES, here for America, they were reprogramming it and they didn't understand the game. They were like, I something must be wrong here. Just make the gun shoot more guns and make them shoot further. And I don't understand this like double alert mode, stealth mode. Just blow everything up. That's what Americans like, What they fail to realize, what the point of this game is to be stealthy. That's what makes this game different. That's what sets it apart. That's the Metal Gear franchise you probably all know and love. I know we got fans all around the world of Metal Gear, but probably not too many of you know this game started back in the 80s on the original Nintendo Entertainment System here in the US. This was the first Metal Gear game, and it's the game we're going to be playing today. So let me tell you a little bit about our channel here, Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G. This is our flagship programming, the NES Happy Hour. Now Fitz, my producer, my director, my canine co-host, he's injured. He got a hurt paw. He got the cone on, had to go to the vet. He's wearing a cone right now, so he's a little embarrassed. That's why you haven't seen him this week. He's recovering from his wounded paw. So it's just going to be me today, Master G, coming at you live here from Nashville, Tennessee. If you like what we do, and all we do is retro gaming, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free to subscribe. We would love to have you all as subscribers. We're going to be launching a retro gaming 24/7 television channel here in just a minute. So I hope you guys catch some episodes of the NES Happy Hour, Mystery Box Madness, some of our PC games, some of our other great content. It's all free. It's all for you. All we ask in return is that you subscribe, hit that like button, and leave me a little comment on your favorite video. Tell me what you like about these games. We play just about every retro game you can think of. The NES Happy Hour, it's our mission to play through every single original Nintendo Entertainment System game from the 80s and 90s. I'm a collector. I collect them all. Collect these boxes, collect the original game manuals, collect the original game cartridges. That's what we're going to be playing today on the show. But it's also my happy hour, because I put in a long, hard day at the office. I like to unwind with some Nintendo games. So we also have some game-inspired cocktail recipes for you. And if you can't drink, if you're too young, we got game-inspired mocktail recipes. No alcohol in those drink recipes. But I got a couple of recipes for you. Then we'll take a look at the manual. Then we'll play this game, see how far we can get. I don't know too much about this one. I had the Game Boy Color version of this game when I was younger, but I never played the NES version. So, I'm going to be coming at this for the first time pretty much. We'll see. I mean, I know the concept. I played it on the PlayStation. I played the Game Boy Color. I just never played the NES version. So I think I should be good. After we're done with our gameplay segment, we got a pretty awesome bar trivia challenge for you live viewers. I mean, you can play along if you're watching this on reruns, but live viewers get to play as contestants. I'll put the chat up on the screen, and if you're tuned in live, you can shout out your answers in the live chat. They'll appear above me, and we can see if any of you can go 5 for 5 in our bar trivia challenge at the end of this NES Happy Hour episode. So that's all I have to say. You guys ready? Let's talk about this game, Metal Gear. Crazed Colonel Vermin Katafi poses new terrorist threat to the world. That's the headline. Interesting note, Crazed Colonel Vermin Katafi is not part of this game, is not a real enemy in this game, was never part of the Metal Gear game whatsoever. So the first thing I want to tell you, that's probably the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard about NES games and about this game in particular, is after the game developers designed the game, they paid some outside company, more often than not, to make a game manual and to make box art, like the art you see here. So they pay some outside company, and it just so happens that the vendor that they chose for Metal Gear had a staff member who was just being a jerk, just being a clown. And nobody at the game designer reviewed the box and reviewed the manual before they printed 1 million copies and sent the game out. This guy added and changed the plot of this game. He added enemies to make fun and spoof real-life people. He said, crazed Colonel Vermin Katafi. It's supposed to be Gaddafi, the Libyan terrorist guy from the late 80s and 90s. It's a spoof of Gaddafi. Gaddafi's not in this game. Even crazed Colonel Vermin Katafi's not in this game. But they talk about him in the manual as if he's like a boss or an enemy you're going to face in this game. And he's not. He never was. The guy who wrote the manual was trying to get fired, and he just changed the plot. Like, he just wrote a bunch of random nonsense in the game manual, and nobody reviewed it. Nobody looked at it before they printed it, and it went out with all this fake nonsense in it. So that's the first thing I'm going to tell you about Metal Gear for the NES. I'll read the game. Outer Heaven leader Katafi, not really the enemy in this game, has activated the ultimate super weapon, Metal Gear. That is from this game. Responding to the crisis, covert unit Foxhound is called into action, and that's where you come into play. Trained in hand-to-hand combat and skilled in every weapon known to man, your Foxhound's lethal fighting machine, codenamed Solid Snake. Ooh yeah. But on this mission, you better be sly as well to surprise heavily armed enemies, busting them up quietly and rescuing their hostages before alarms are triggered. Plus, you gotta maintain radio contact with Commander South. There's no Commander South. No. I forget what is Big Boss. His name is Big Boss, not Commander South. Who will feed you crucial info on Metal Gear's whereabouts. To survive, capture submachine guns, Berettas, grenade launchers, and plastic explosives until you find and destroy Metal Gear, ending Katafi's reign of terror. You know what else they stole? This guy right here. That's not Solid Snake. Do you ever wonder why that guy looks a little weird? Like it doesn't look like Snake? You're right, because it's not Snake. Do you also wonder why he might look sort of familiar to you anyway? Like, well, maybe it is. He does look familiar after all. Do you want to know who that is on the cover? That's John Reese. Wait, is that his name? Reese? From The Terminator. Right there on the cover. Right there. Reese. From Terminator 1. Goes back in time to save Sarah Connor from the original Terminator. That's who that is. Guy who designed the box art. Too lazy. Just took a movie poster from Terminator and sketched out a copy of Reese who was on the movie poster from Terminator. Isn't that bananas? And nobody checked it. Nobody was like, hey, I gotta find out if this is like the real Snake from the game. It's not. It's not. But it got to print, and they made 1 million copies, 1 million boxes, and 1 million manuals before anybody noticed that the guy who created all this stuff was just being a jerk. He was trolling. That's what he was doing. And none of his bosses reviewed it. So that's the true story behind Metal Gear for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I hope you guys find that funny. It's good to see some folks filtering into the chat. I'd like to give you some shout-outs before we get into the cocktail recipes. Adrian, lovely to have you as always. BBHMTV, I saw you over the weekend in the chat. That was lovely. I heard you got a copy of this game. I hope you enjoy it. Have you played it? Are you going to give me some tips, some pointers, I hope, for today's game? Because I might need them. I see some other viewers out there. Say hello if you want. I'll let you lurk. Enjoy yourself. We got to get to these cocktail recipes. Let's start off with the alcoholic cocktail recipe. It's a simple one. We call this one stealth mode. No cherries in this one. As you guys know from the game, when you're in stealth mode, no exclamation points. When you're in alert mode, 1 exclamation point. When you're in ultra alert mode, 2 exclamation points. So that's the point of the cherries. Stealth mode, no cherries. Alert mode, 1 cherry. This is basically a cherry Coke with whiskey in it. A shot of whiskey, ½ ounce of cherry liqueur, 4 ounces of cola. Top your glass off with that, serve it all over ice, and garnish it with 1, 2, or no cherries. In the case of the stealth mode, you're going to want to go with no cherries. Cheers, folks. So that's what I'm going to be drinking with you here on the show today. The NES Happy Hour, my happy hour special. But like we always say here, Fitz and Master G, we don't condone of underage drinking of any kind. So if you're not of legal drinking age, wherever you may reside, do not, under any circumstances, mix yourself up a stealth mode cocktail. Instead, the mocktail version of this drink is very simple. It's very easy. We call it the alert mode. 1 cherry. 5 ounces of cola, ½ ounce of cherry syrup, serve it all over ice, and garnish it with 1 cherry. Unless you want to go ultra alert mode, then you need 2 cherries. But it's interesting to note that they took that mode out of the NES version. They took it out. This game didn't originally come out on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It was for the MSX home computer system. And they ported it over to the NES, and they had to make some changes because they didn't have as much space. It's not the only bad decision they made. They took out the Ultra Alert mode. They also took out the Metal Gear. Believe it or not, at the end of this game, the NES version, you do not get to fight the Metal Gear. You get to fight a supercomputer that controls the Metal Gear. Now, why? Why, you ask? Because the Metal Gear was too big in the computer version of this game, and they couldn't fit it on the screen for the NES version. So instead of shrinking it down, they were like, we just won't fight the Metal Gear at the end. In the NES version, we'll just say you just fight a computer that controls it. Instead of a weaponized killing machine, I get to fight a computer in this game? Unbelievable. True story, though. True story, folks. All right, here are the goals for Season 7. Subscriber goal, 10,000 for the year. I hope we get there. We've been stuck. We've been stuck right around 2,300 for so long now. We're not picking up any new subscribers, and if we do, we're losing old ones. So I'm going to need your help. Put the word out on social media. Tell all your friends. Feel free to post about my videos. You can share the links. There should be a share button right under this video. Click that share button. You have all your social media. Just click one. Tell everyone what they're missing out on. If you love this episode, let them know. We got to get 10,000 subscribers. Because only then will YouTube allow me to sell t-shirts right from my channel. And I got some good t-shirt designs I want to share with you. So t-shirt store is unlocked at 10,000 subscribers. We got a ways to go. Now the G Club, that's your paid channel membership, and that's a lot of fun. If you want to join the G Club, support the show financially, it's only 99 cents a month for a membership. 99 cents. That's all it costs. Gets you an awesome loyalty badge. It'll unlock a bunch of exclusive emotes you can use in the chat and in the comments. Additionally, when we get 20 G Club members, we only have 6, but when we get 20, I'm going to let our G Club members vote on an entire week of NES Happy Hour episodes. So if you want to decide what we play for G Club week on the next season of the NES Happy Hour, join the G Club today. Only 99 cents a month. Just click the word join underneath this video, and YouTube will walk you right through the process. Easy peasy. Now, if you do want to put some money in our game fund, that tip jar you see above me, we're saving up to purchase Die Hard for the NES. We want to play that for a very special Christmas episode at the end of the year, but it's an expensive game, so we got to save up for it. If you want to donate to the Game Fund, you need to pop on over to our website, www.fitzandmasterg.com. That's where you make your donations. It's a Streamlabs website. You can make your donations through PayPal, whatever. It's very easy. It's very safe. It's very secure. And YouTube doesn't get a cut. That's the problem with donating on YouTube. They take half the money. They only give me half. But if you donate on our website, I get to keep like 95% of the money. Streamlabs only takes a very, very small portion. So consider donating to the Game Fund. Support the stream financially. And if you can't do that, that's okay too. Just watch our videos, tell all your friends, hit that like button, leave me tons of comments, and keep coming back for more. Because I love making these episodes. I hope you enjoy them, folks. I hope you do. All right, it's time to get to that manual. All right, let me get set up here. We'll read through the game manual together and see what we need to know about Metal Gear on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's not a flashy manual. It's all black and white, no color. Well, except for the Nintendo seal of quality there. I guess that's in color. Everything else is just black and white. You're now a proud owner of the Ultra Home version of Metal Gear. We suggest that you read the following orders from Foxhound thoroughly before going into combat. Boom. Vermin Katafi, terrorist at large. There is not a terrorist in Metal Gear. There is not a Vermin Katafi in Metal Gear. There is a weaponized killing machine armed with nukes that's gone rogue and threatens to destroy mankind. It's kind of like Terminator, to be honest. No terrorists. There's no Vermin Katafi in this game. This guy wrote this whole manual just to be a jerk. He was just trolling and nobody noticed. A once tranquil shepherd boy who grew up on the remote banks of the Samsam River in outer Mongolia with his 27 sisters turned to terrorism at an early age. All made up nonsense. Now, after years of pillaging innocent people, he has taken control of Outer Heaven, a small nation on the outskirts of South Africa. Here he is sole tyrant and radical dictator. He rules with bullets and bombs. And in only a few months he has outlawed democracy and turned harmless villagers into mercenaries for a global terrorist network. But the biggest threat is yet to come, for as an obsessed madman, he has created the ultimate superweapon. It's Katafi's greatest dream and the world's most hideous nightmare. It's called Metal Gear, and it must be destroyed before the crazed colonel unleashes his violence across the globe. So what you have to know about the late 80s there is everybody was afraid of Colonel Gaddafi, a dictator terrorist that took over the country of Libya and was ruling Libya in the Gulf. It was in Africa. It was a northern African nation. So back when this game came out, that was all over the news. That's all anybody was talking about. Like, are we going to war with Gaddafi? So instead of like sticking to the actual plot of this game, he made this spoof of Colonel Gaddafi, called him Colonel Vermin Katafi, and made up all this nonsense about him. So that's kind of the funny part about this game manual, and a true story about what happened. All right, there are 5 heavily fortified strongholds throughout Outer Heaven. You must discover, then search each before you get to the final stage in the boss. The strongholds have between 1 and 3 floors. You'll move from floor to floor using elevators. Along the way, you'll rescue hostages who offer crucial info to assist you. When you've rescued a predetermined number of prisoners, you get promoted. As your rank increases, so will your vital sign. If you botch up, kill a hostage accidentally, you will immediately be demoted. Be warned, though, about the strongholds. They aren't cakewalks. Each is surrounded by loyal Katafi guards, and it's up to you to elude them without triggering hidden alarms. The mission finally ends when you die, or when you win. A little bit about yourself. You were recruited from the Marines after an heroic performance in the Grenada invasion. You were given the codename Solid Snake because of your ability to strike quickly, quietly, and with deadly accuracy. I don't think that's why he was given the nickname Solid Snake. I'm just, I'm trying to keep this stream G-rated. I'm trying not to be too suggestive. But I don't think that's what Solid Snake refers to. The ability to strike quickly and quietly. I could be mistaken. Maybe I just have a dirty mind. But I think they gave him the codename Solid Snake for a different reason. That's all I'm saying. All right, here's the game screen. Start button pauses, B button punches with your fists, A button fires your weapon. Select button, you get to decide whether to start from the beginning or the continue screen. It's also mode select when you're in the subscreens. You got your combat zone. Here's what the screen looks like. All right, your vital sign is your life bar. When it reaches 0, you're dead. You're dead, just like any game. Your rank, number of stars reflect your rank. 4 stars equal the honor of Royal Dragoon, the highest rank in Foxhound. You got your transceiver call sign. It flashes whenever Commander South is attempting to reach you. Big boss. Weapon displays the weapon you're using. Ammunition displays the number of shots you have left. And equipment displays whatever equipment you might be using. So you choose your weapon and your equipment, sir. To reach either of these modes or the transceiver mode, press the select button. Now, weapon mode, boom, pick your weapon. Equipment mode, boom, pick your equipment. The A button must be pressed to lock on to certain items in your equipment mode. Know your transceiver or perish. You need to pay attention to when someone's trying to call you. You got to answer the phone. Valuable information, all right? Use the control pad to select transceiver in the mode selection screen. Press the A button to get directly into transceiver mode. To send a message, if you want to call the commander, you click the send button. If you're receiving a message, click the receive button. And if the frequency is properly adjusted, the message will automatically come through. Interesting. So you have to adjust the frequency on your radio to correctly receive messages from the big boss. Weapons. Bunch of awesome, realistic weapons in this game. The Beretta M92F. I don't know if that's the right acronym, but whatever. Lethal handgun, fires one bullet at a time. Silencer may be attached. You got your grenade launcher. Name says it all. You got your silencer. Attach it to the Beretta or the submachine gun to keep your mission hush-hush. You got a remote-controlled missile. Can be guided with the control pad. You can't move while you're controlling it. You got your Ingram Mach 2 semi-automatic submachine gun with continuous fire. You can also attach the silencer to it. You got a rocket launcher. Speaks for itself. You got plastic explosives, your C4. They explode with a timer when they are set. You have mines, landmines. Set them in key locations. Only 3 mines allowed per screen. Equipment you cannot live without. You got your bomb blast suit. You got your body armor. Reduces enemy damage by 50%. You got your binoculars. Allow you to see one screen ahead without risking your life to enter it. However, cannot be used in a room. You got your gas mask to survive gassed out areas. You got your antenna. Allows you to use transceivers in areas where enemy jamming devices are located. You got your mine detectors. They allow you to discover enemy mine positions. Your infrared goggles for detecting infrared alarms. You got your flashlight to see in the dark. You got your oxygen tank to breathe underwater. You got your compass, navigation, your antidote in case you get poisoned. Your iron glove allows you to locate hidden doors by punching the walls. You got your uniform. Try it on. See what happens. You got your rations. Crucial nutrition. It restores your health. You got cardboard. Just a box. Just a cardboard box. Could be valuable, or it could be a trap. You also got cards, key cards 1 through 8. They open different doors. Here are Colonel Vermin Katafi's elite scum squad. The Electrocutioner. Sicko. Corporal Watchman. Pretty standard fare. Soldier of Fortune. He looks mean. Trained Killer Scorpions. That's right. Beware of the trained killer scorpions in this game. Checkpoint Charlie. He doesn't look so bad. B.A. Dozer. Man's asleep. You got the Dogs of War, German Shepherds. Watch out for them. And then there's a password system, so you can actually save your game with a password so you can pick up where you left off. You get a code, you write it all down. It's like a bajillion letters. And then when you start the game next, you can enter the bajillion letters and hop right back into the game. Bada bing, bada boom. Treat your game carefully, compliance with FCC regulations, and that, my friends, is the Metal Gear game manual. What do you think? Shall we play? You guys ready? I hope you're ready. I don't know if I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready. All right. Say a little prayer to the NES gods, because we do not play on emulation for the NES Happy Hour. This is an original cartridge I've already queued up in the machine behind me. Hopefully it works on the first try. Oh, we got it. Got my controller. It's time to settle in, folks. This is Solid Snake. Uh-oh, something was wrong there. All right, let's just start. Let's just get right into it, shall we? Oh, you got it set up, BBHMTV. You gonna be playing along with me today? Awesome. All right, this is another thing they changed. In the original one, you go in underwater. You don't drop into a jungle. You sneak in underwater. All right, so A doesn't do anything because I don't have guns, but I can punch. And weapon, equipment, transceiver. So if I go to transceiver, Big Boss speaking, Operation Intrude N313. You are to infiltrate the enemy fortress Outer Heaven, then destroy their final weapon, Metal Gear. First, attempt to contact missing our Gray Fox. Then try to find Metal Gear. Okay, great. Use frequency 1.2085 for all communication with me. Over. 1.2085. Gotcha. there an alarm? Good tunes, though. The music's pretty sweet in this game, isn't it? I'm gonna turn it up because I just want to listen to it. Alright, here we go. Metal Gear for the NES. Alright, you gotta be sneaky here. I'm getting sleepy. Alright, he's sleeping. Wait, he's not asleep. He's moving. His legs are moving. I'm gonna hide. Do I punch him? Alright, I got him. One bad guy down. How's it going? Good to see some new faces in the chat. We're playing a little Metal Gear today on the NES Happy Hour. I hope you guys enjoy this game. Uh-oh, the German Shepherds. You do not want to wake a German Shepherd, folks. How am I supposed to get through here? I don't think I can go down this way. Can this guy see me if I go over here? I don't know. Do I just run by him? I'm like worried. I don't think I can get by him. I'm just gonna go. Yep, that's no good. Punching dogs. This isn't good, guys. I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Oh my goodness. There's a way. There's a way you have to do it to get around those dogs. Little Fitzy's crying, so I'm going to show you my co-host. Since we just got to the dog section, this is little Fitzgerald. He's got the cone on, so that's why he hasn't been on the show this week. It's just been Master G this week. No Fitz. I told you, he hurt his paw and he's wearing the cone. He's embarrassed about it. He doesn't want to be on TV, but I had to show him to you. I had to show him to you. Alright, enough of that, Fitz. Let's continue. I'm sorry I killed all the dogs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. They were attacking me. Doesn't understand. All right. Okay. Good. Smart. I don't have to worry about that dog. Now let's do. Oh no, I will have to worry about that dog because I can't. Oh man. Are they all gonna be awake when I go back onto this screen? Dude, I don't have any items. Do I have items? Maybe I have items. I just have cigarettes. The only item you start with in this game is a pack of smokes. Pack of cigarettes for Solid Snake. I wonder if there's a way I can use the cigarettes to trick the dogs. What about a weapon? Do I have a gun at least? I don't. I have nothing. Well, I guess I'll practice punching. Alright, so this dog can't see me. But I also can't kill it. Alright, so that's what you have to do. Oh, I died. I'm dead. I died. That was rough. Alright, let's continue. So you just have to sneak up behind the dogs. Oh, you're gonna make me call? Why do I gotta do this again? Okay, skip that. I already read that message. Only one life in this game, folks. Only one life. This guy's getting sleepy. I think he's smoking. I don't think he's sleeping yet. Yeah. I think it's funny, the translation. I feel asleep. Do you feel asleep, my friend? Oh, man. Did I get shot or something? Why do I only have 1 health left? Can I just, like, hug these? Nope. Nope. I'm dead. This game is hard, folks. I think what we're learning here is this game is very challenging. Alright, I'm gonna keep continuing. Yeah, the translation is weird. I feel asleep. I mean, you wouldn't feel asleep because you'd be asleep. I don't think that's how it works. Alright, we gotta listen to Big Boss. I mean, there's a way to get through every screen without taking damage. You just have to figure it out. That's the beauty of this game. That's what makes this game, like, really fun. I didn't realize he knocked the mic in front of you. I'm getting sleepy. I don't think I need to punch him. I think he just falls asleep and I can just go. Oh no, okay. Well, whatever. I got through. So yeah, like, I don't know how to, do I just sprint? Maybe I don't even try to punch the dogs. Maybe I... Oh, I can't get through here? Are you kidding me? Alright, I can't fit through there. Fitz, do you want me to take the cone off for a minute, buddy? Here, I'll take it off for you. Little Fitz is sad. You have to stay with me, though. If you have the cone off, you have to stay with me so I can keep an eye on you. Get up on the couch. Say hi to the people. Don't lick your foot. Alright, little Fitzy. Little Fitzy making an appearance on the happy hour. There he is. Don't lick it. Don't lick it. If you lick it, I'm going to put the cone back on. Alright, you came here just in time, Fitz, to see me punch a bunch of dogs again. Dang. I'm running from this dog. I don't need that. Oh, I punched a dog. Don't look. Don't look. I punched him. I punched him dead, Fitz. I punched him dead. Don't lick your paw. I'm gonna put the cone back on if you lick it. Good boy. Got him. Ooh, a truck. Ooh. Wait, I didn't know there was items in these. I have located binoculars. Excellent. See, the binoculars let you look at the next screen without having to walk onto... Oh, okay, so he's alive again. Didn't expect him to be alive again. I mean, I just killed that guy like 2 seconds ago. Like 2 seconds ago, Fitz, we killed him. Killed him dead, and he's alive again. Alright. Alright, what should we do, buddy? Ooh. What if I just go in and pause it? I'm going to lower this so you guys can see Fitz as we sit here and play. Look at the camera. You need to see the people. Is this guy gonna walk? No? I punched him. I punched him dead, Fitz. I got him. You're just gonna lick my hand while I'm trying to play? No, that's cool. You can do that. That's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, more dogs I gotta punch. What is with the dog punching in this game? Yeah, I didn't know you could go into the truck. I should have gone into that truck on the first screen. There's probably something important in that truck, by the way. BBH, check it out. Let me know what's in that truck on the very first screen. Because I did not walk into it. I did not know I could. Alright. Alright, what happens if we binoculars? What if we go to the binoculars? No, not cigarettes. Go to the binoculars. Fitz, you can't lick my hand while I play, buddy. Alright, I'll select the binoculars. It's weird. Why won't it let me... I don't understand. Alright, no more binoculars. I take it back. I don't want to use the binoculars anymore. Good lord, that's annoying. This game is confusing. For an NES game. No, I don't want to use the binoculars. Put the binoculars away. We're not using binoculars anymore. No binoculars. Overrated. Overrated tools, Fitzgerald. Overrated tools. Oh, the dog's alive again, somehow. Are there just dogs on every screen? Are we just gonna go into, like, full maze mode? Gonna make me punch all the dogs, eh? Alright, I guess let's go south. Maybe we'll go south. Oh, this looks bad. I don't like this. These guys probably have guns. Can I go in this building? Can I enter it? Shot me. Shot me dead. Well, I guess we're gonna get another chance to see what's in that truck at the beginning. Oh, I can't believe it starts you back at the beginning every time. Alright, enough of that. This is hard. This is real hard, folks. It's real hard. Alright, there's not a truck. I can't go in that truck, don't worry. I feel asleep. He feels asleep. I don't know how to get through here without punching dogs. I don't. I got him though. Can I go in this truck? Oh, I can't go in this truck? Alright, so we didn't really miss anything, BBH. I can punch the truck. I'm good at punching the truck. You're gonna make me punch these dogs. Too many dogs getting punched today. Alright, get in the truck. Give me those. Wait, the binoculars are. Oh, I kept them. Okay, so I continue with the items I had at least, which is nice. But, Oh, no, I screwed up. Dead. This game is hard, Fitz. This game is hard. I don't know. I don't know about this one. We might not get very far in this one today, I'll tell you that. This is a rough one. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. No more. Alright, buddy? I don't care. Big Boss, I do not care. Skip. We already saw your message. Alright, this guy's getting sleepy. Is he smoking or is he sleeping? Alright, so when he feels asleep, he's not really asleep. But when he's getting sleepy, he's really asleep. Okay. We gotta go get this dog. We gotta punch this dog. Don't take any damage. We gotta go down here and we gotta be real careful with these guys. Nope. Excellent. And I already have the binoculars, right? I already got my binoculars. Oh, this guy wakes up again. I always forget that he wakes up. He wakes up every time. It's brutal. What is this about here? I'm punching the grass. Oh, now he saw me. Unbelievable. Okay, this game is wicked hard. I need a weapon. Can I get a weapon? How am I going into this jungle with just my fists? Like, seriously, if I was a Marine, I'd bring a weapon with me. I wouldn't just go in with my fists. It seems insane. He's getting sleepy. Man, I'm getting sleepy. Alright. I take too much damage from those dogs, I do. I take way too much damage. There's got to be a smarter way to get through that section, you know? So I'm able to get this guy without too much trouble. I'm able to get him. Alright, let's think. This time we don't go in the truck, because it's just going to respawn the guy, and there's nothing in it, because I already got the binoculars. Alright, he almost killed me. Can they see me? Alright, I gotta sneak up behind him. Is he turning in a predictable way? Alright, hide. So you gotta be sneaky in this game. That's the point of this game. Stealth mode. You gotta be sneaky. Wait for them to turn away and then go punch them in the face. I need some rations here. I'm gonna need some health. Like, real quick. I don't know, man. I don't like that. Alright, I guess that dog's gonna get me if I try to go back up. I have nowhere to hide here. Literally, nowhere to hide. Nope. Alright, I got by him. But I don't know what's on this screen. I've never made it to this screen. Oh, I gotta deal with little Fitzy. You know what that means, buddy. Time to put the cone back on. Alright, there you go, bud. Go on, go get your snacks. Alright, the little Fitzy made his appearance for the week. We gotta let him rest. We gotta let him rest now. Alright, back to the game. How we get through here. I'm gonna hide over here where they can't see me, and we're gonna think about this. We're gonna think about this, folks. Can I even get past that fence? I'll bet there's a bunch of good stuff in these trucks, because they were heavily guarded. But I don't know how I'm gonna kill both these guys. Can't get through here, can I? Dang it. Alright. If I take one shot, I'm dead. Can I just get into the truck? Wait, it wouldn't let me into the truck. Can I climb the fence? No, I can't. Okay. Can't climb the fence either. I'm really stressed about this, guys. I'm really stressed right now. I don't know how to deal with these guys. I want to just hop into that truck. Do they move in a predictable pattern? Down, up, left, no. Left, up, down, right. Okay. Okay, I got one guy. Alright, this guy goes... He goes down, right, and then up, left. Left, up, left. Down, right. Whew, got it. Okay, you gotta memorize their patterns. That's what you gotta do. Oh, come on, let me in the truck. Oh no, they're gonna be awake. Uh-oh, the truck have started to move. Oh, dang. Oh, I didn't expect that. Do I get out? Am I gonna get killed? Wait, they're changing? Can I go in? No, I don't. I need a key card, probably. Alright, the guard changed. Now what? Okay, just keep switching the screens. Can I go into any of these trucks? This is like the same thing. It's the same exact screen I was just on. It just repeated itself. I don't blame you if you want to just play some Double Dragon. Go for it, my friend. Oh, man. Alright, so like he leaves, but like it doesn't matter. I can't go into any of these vehicles, can I? Can I go into any of them? Oh, I can, okay. Ah ha ha! Rations. Give me some health. Wait. Boom. Alright, we got healed up. Excellent. That's what you gotta do. You gotta find those items. You gotta get yourself healed up. He's already coming out shooting. I mean, I don't have like a key card. If I'm supposed to have a key card, I did this wrong. What's in this truck? Anything? Oh no, the truck have started to move again. Where do they keep taking me? I don't know about this game, guys. Oh, okay. It just took me back. It just took me back to where I was. Now I'm dead. I think I need to get something out of that other truck, probably. Probably like a key card, right? I think I'm probably going to die here because, I mean, I don't know. I just don't... I don't like my chances. But I need to see if there's anything in that other truck. Then we'll just have to run it back. It's probably time for Bar Trivia Challenge, don't you guys think? I'm gonna get shot the moment I come out of here. Yep. I don't think I explored that other truck. I think I need to check and see what's in that other truck. But that was Metal Gear, folks. That was the game. Do you want to see how far we can get? Our last run before Bar Trivia Challenge? I'm not gonna answer the phone. I'm just gonna run it. I'm getting sleepy. Just run from the dogs. There's no point in fighting the dogs. Actually, there is point in fighting this dog. This dog will get you. This dog's a punk. But then you just gotta go nice and slow. I already got the binoculars, so I don't need to go back in there. You get to keep your items after you die. So you don't have to, like, keep screwing around. If I forget how he did this. You gotta wait for him to turn. Kind of screwed that up, but that's alright. We killed him. We killed him on this, our final run. Punch a dog. Punch a dog. Alright, I'm not going to go left or right because I think it's just like a maze. I think I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to be real patient. I just got to get this guy when he turns. Nope. There we go. No, not my finest. Not my finest moment, but we did it. Oh, this is the hard part. Uh-oh. I just walked into that bullet. That's a rough one, guys. This is a hard game. But I think you saw enough of Metal Gear. Now there's 4 stages plus like a 5th final boss stage before you get to square off against the Metal Gear. Although in the NES version, I'm told you don't actually get to square off against the Metal Gear. You have to fight a computer instead because they couldn't draw him. They couldn't fit him on the screen for the NES version. Oh well. But that's Metal Gear. That is where the franchise began. The masterpiece. The man, Solid Snake, and his missions. It all started with this game. This little piece of video game history here. So if you've ever played a Metal Gear game on any console since the original Nintendo in the 80s, just know this is where it all began, folks. So pick up a copy today. I think it's a good game. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. It's hard. It's interesting. It's different. It's a little bit unique. It takes some getting used to. You really do have to practice your timings and figure out, you know, the patterns for all the guards. You have to memorize everything, and you got to be really, really careful. Stealth mode. Stealth mode is where it's at in this game, folks. Cheers. My stealth mode cocktail. All right. I think that's going to do it for our gameplay segment, but the fun's not over, folks. The fun is not over because every episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G, it ends with a very special bar trivia challenge, and today is no exception. If you've never played with us before, here's how it works. I will ask you 5 multiple choice questions, A, B, C, or D. You, if you're willing, if you're tuned in live, you can shout out your answers in our live chat. They will appear in this box above me. Another good reason to try to tune in live for all of our new episodes as they air. Anybody playing? Is there anybody out there who wants to play Metal Gear trivia? All right, it's a good one. It's mostly Metal Gear questions. So if you're a gamer, if you're a big fan, I think you'll do pretty well with this one. This, of course, is the Metal Gear edition of the Bar Trivia Challenge on the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. You guys ready? I don't know. Do we have anyone out there playing? I see a couple viewers left in the chat. You guys want to play? Well, regardless, I'm going to ask the questions, even if you guys aren't playing. So question number 1 is this. Let's get started. The character Solid Snake. He's based on a character played by actor Kurt Russell in which of Hideo Kojima's favorite 80s movie? Now, Hideo Kojima is, of course, the brilliant mastermind, director, creator, writer who was responsible for giving us all these wonderful Metal Gear games. He actually based the character Solid Snake from the original NES, or the original version of Metal Gear, rather, on his favorite actor from his favorite movie. Now, his favorite actor, Kurt Russell. Which movie are we talking about? The movie that the character of Solid Snake is based on. Is it A, The Thing? Is it B, Big Trouble in Little China? Is it C, Escape from New York? Or is it D, Tango and Cash? All four of these 80s movies star Kurt Russell. But only one of these 80s movies is the inspiration for Solid Snake. You have to think real hard about the characters that Kurt Russell played in these movies. It's obvious because they look exactly the same. Solid Snake looks exactly like Kurt Russell in one of these movies. Which one is it? You have 10 seconds. I'll start the clock now. Who we got out there? Anybody playing bar trivia with us today? Anyone? I'm looking for your chats. Where's your guesses? A, B, C, or D? Just guess. It's fun. Oh, we got a taker. We got a taker. Adrian back just in time for Bar Trivia Challenge. You're going with The Thing? Well, I will say this. The Thing is my favorite Kurt Russell movie from the 80s. Definitely my favorite. That's an alien movie, though. The answer we were looking for is actually C, Escape from New York. He's this badass guy. He got like the long hair, the long scruffy hair, and he's got an eye patch in that movie. And, you know, of course, Snake from Metal Gear, he's always got that eye patch, right? So he looks exactly like Kurt Russell from Escape from New York. And that was one of Hideo Kojima's favorite movies, Escape from New York. He loved Kurt Russell in that movie. He based the design of Solid Snake around Kurt Russell in Escape from New York. So check it out. Watch the movie. I'm sure you can find it. It's from the 80s. It's probably out there on like Netflix or Amazon or any kind of streaming service, probably. Escape from New York, the inspiration for Solid Snake and the Metal Gear franchise. All right, question number 2. You guys ready? You're warmed up now. I think Adrian's warmed up. I think we need to give Adrian some support here. I know there's some other people watching the show right now. Why don't you guys chime in? Play along too. Give him some company on today's Bar Trivia Challenge. All right, question number 2. You ready? On the NES cartridge and box art, the picture of Solid Snake was actually plagiarized. That's right. Plagiarized. Plagiarized from which other movie franchise? All right, I'm going to put the picture up, and then I'm going to read your choices. Who does that look like to you? Actually, who does it look like that character on that box art comes from? Is it A, Alien? Is that a character from Alien? Is it B, a character from Terminator? Is it C, a character from Rambo? Or D, a character from the James Bond franchise? Believe it or not, that cover, that is not Solid Snake. That is a plagiarized drawing of a movie poster for a character in one of these 4 movies. Which one was it? You have 10 seconds. I'll start it now. I revealed the answer earlier in the episode. If you can rewind fast enough, you'll know the answer. What do you got for me? Adrian, I think I see you're going with B, Terminator. Yes, indeed. That is Kyle Reese. I believe it's Kyle Reese from the Terminator. He's the guy that goes back in time to save Sarah Connor from Sandra Connor, not Sandra Day O'Connor. Sarah Connor. He saves Sarah Connor from the original Terminator in the first Terminator movie. Guy who made the cover art just stole it. He just took the movie poster and drew like a sketch, like exactly like the movie poster. And I was like, yeah, that should be good. That's Snake, right? Instead of actually like looking at the art or looking at the game. What a troll. What a troll that guy was. Okay. You did well. You got that one right, Adrian. Who's ready for question number 3? Anybody willing to play with Adrian yet? Anybody? Anybody want to help? Help him out. Keep him company. Question number 3. Hideo Kojima, the director of the Metal Gear franchise. He first brought cinematic storytelling to video games with which of the following cyberpunk adventures? That's right. This man was a director, a writer, a genius. He turned video games from the 80s into cinematic stories, and he was one of the first video game creators to ever do such a thing. Because you have to remember, back then, games were arcade games. It was just points. It was Pac-Man. It was Space Invaders. It was Galaga. It was that sort of game. Nobody had the idea that games could be movies. He was one of the very first people to think of the video game as like a cinematic story to be told. But Metal Gear was not his first. It was not the game that brought him the fame. He actually started with a different game, a cyberpunk point-and-click adventure from the 80s. What was the name of that game? Was it A, Snatcher? Was it B, Neuromancer? Was it C, Shadowrun? Or D, Deus Ex? I'm sure you know a little bit about some of these games, but only a true Metal Gear fan, only a true fan of Hideo Kojima would know the answer to this question. He first brought his cinematic storytelling to video games with which of the following cyberpunk adventure games? It was a point-and-click adventure game. Which one was it? Those are your choices. Think about it a little bit. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Give me those guesses in the chat. It's a tough one. They get harder as we go. I'm going to give you a chance to guess, Adrian. You're going A, Snatcher. Have you played Snatcher? Because you are correct. The answer is Snatcher. I think you would had to have played it. I don't think too many people know about the game Snatcher, but it was like an adventure game. It was cyberpunk, and it came out in the 80s. That's right. Those of you who think this like cyberpunk genre is some new thing, nope, you're wrong. Hideo was doing that in the 80s. He was a trendsetter. All these cyberpunk games that come out today, they're just followers. They're just fads. They're posers. Hideo was the first. He made a game called Snatcher. It's a lovely game. A lot of neon. You gotta love 80s games. I think it's best on the PC. I think it's a PC game, yeah. Check it out. See if you can get your hands on a copy of Snatcher. I think if you like our show, if you like what we do here on Retro Gaming Adventures with Master G, you'll love Snatcher. You should probably pick up a copy. And if you're a diehard retro gamer, I'm sure you've heard of Snatcher. But that was the game that made Hideo's particular brand of cinematic storytelling famous. He had different ideas for what video games could be, and thank God for that. Okay. You ready for question number 4? It's the hardest one. Question number 4 is this. The writer of the Metal Gear manual never played the game and made up plot elements that never existed in order to be funny, like the addition, that should be ADD, autocorrect, like the addition of a terrorist that was meant to spoof which real-life ruler? Was the terrorist a spoof on Muammar Gaddafi, a spoof on Saddam Hussein, a spoof on Ayatollah Khomeini, or a spoof on Osama bin Laden? That's right. As we mentioned when we read through the manual, the guy who wrote the manual was a troll. He was making fun of real-life dictators and terrorists. In fact, he wrote that the plot of this game had something to do with a crazy terrorist that had to be stopped. It does not. That terrorist's name was Vermin. I can't tell you his last name. But that guy from the game manual was meant to be a spoof on one real-life ruler. Which one was it? Adrian was paying attention earlier. He went right out with A. I'll try to give you a little help for these hard ones because I don't think you would know unless I helped you out. And I helped you out earlier in the show. I made sure I talked about it. Anybody else out there want to take a guess? No? Well, of course you are correct, Adrian. The answer was Gaddafi. That's right. In the game manual, they talk about some terrorist, and they give him a whole backstory, and they call him Colonel Vermin Gaddafi. And it was just meant to be a spoof of Colonel Gaddafi, who took over Libya there in northern Africa. Not even remotely part of this game, but no editor checked him before they printed 1 million of these manuals, so they just shipped it out. Who'll notice, they say. It's a funny little bit of video game history that it actually got out to the masses. Nobody called him on it, but he totally made up the whole plot of this game in the manual. What he wrote has nothing at all to do with Metal Gear, the game we played today. All right, question number 5. I always say my favorite one for last. Are you ready? It's this. Unfortunately, Hideo was not allowed to review the NES port of the original Metal Gear that he made for the MSX computer. That's right, the NES is a port. It is not the original. The original was for the MSX computer. It was immediately ported to the NES, and Hideo was not allowed to review it. Which of the following compromises made it to the NES release? Hideo would not have approved. He would not have approved. They destroyed his beautiful Metal Gear for the MSX. And if you're a true fan, you need to play Metal Gear on its original format, the MSX computer, not the NES port. They changed it without his permission, and they didn't let him review it. Which of the following compromises did they make in the NES release? Is it A, the double exclamation point alert mode was removed? Was it B, a different introduction was added? Was it C, the enemy terrorists were changed? Or D, the Metal Gear that the game is about was removed? That final boss. You have 10 seconds. Which of the following compromises made it into the NES release? A compromise that Hideo never would have allowed if they let him review this game before they finish porting it to the NES. Those are your choices. Adrian's going with D. That's my favorite one. If you guessed D, you are correct. If you guessed A, B, or C, you are also correct, because all 4 of these are a correct answer. That's right. For some inexplicable reason, they removed double alert mode from the game. I don't know why. They changed the entire introduction for some inexplicable reason. They have you parachuting into the jungle when in the original version of the game, your intrusion point, I think, or your extraction point, it's like underwater. You're supposed to be going underwater to start this game, not parachuting into the jungle. Don't know why they changed it. They also changed all the enemy terrorists. They changed the big boss. They changed the names of all the people. They made this a game about terrorism. It wasn't. It wasn't, not the original version. But the most egregious thing that they did, for no other reason than they didn't want to have to redraw the Metal Gear, the final boss of the game. At the end of the MSX version, you actually square off against the Metal Gear, the giant robot killing machine. You have to plant a bunch of C4 and blow it up. It was too big in the MSX version, and they didn't feel like redrawing it to be a smaller sprite to fit it on the screen in the NES version, so they just got rid of the final boss. Instead, you just walk into a room and blow up a computer. Game over, you win. They wrote it off as like, oh yeah, you're not actually fighting the Metal Gear. You're gonna blow up the computer that controls it, which is a lot less fun than fighting a giant killer robot, walking into a room and blowing up a computer that doesn't do anything. But that's the truth of the matter. They took the Metal Gear out of the final boss fight in this game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think you did pretty good today, Adrian. I think you did. I think you might have gone 4 for 5. Were you keeping track? Was I keeping track? Well, if any of you out there were playing along at home, thank you. I hope you did well. I hope you enjoyed the Bar Trivia Challenge, the Metal Gear edition for today's show. And that's it, folks. That's our show for today. So give yourselves a round of applause. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Thanks for tuning in. You guys are great. Great. All of you are great. I love having you guys for this show. You make it so much fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was the Metal Gear episode. If you stuck around this long, I think you owe it to yourself to become a subscriber. It's free. Just click that subscribe button right now. You'll see a little bell icon. Turn your notifications on. Then you'll never miss out. We go live Monday through Friday, almost every single day of the year with great retro gaming content. It's not always the NES Happy Hour, but we are in Season 7. For the next 2.5 weeks, it's going to be NES Happy Hour every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. Turn your notifications on when you become a subscriber. You'll never miss out. In the off season, we do tons of other great content. We got PC Pandemonium, we got Mystery Box Madness, we do unboxing videos, we do all sorts of awesome stuff, and there's going to be a lot more awesome stuff to come. So definitely become a subscriber. If you want to support the show financially, just join the G Club. It's only 99 cents a month. You'll get an awesome loyalty badge, a channel membership, and unlock a bunch of exclusive emotes. We'll be adding a lot more perks the more members we get, so consider joining the G Club today. It's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow. But tomorrow, I think we're going to do the late night stream because my schedule got shifted around with work. I thought we were going to do a really late stream today, but I had to move some things around, and I'm going to be busy with work tomorrow during our regular happy hour time instead. Hopefully it won't change again. I'll let you guys know on our channel if the time changes, but for now, tomorrow, we will be live at 8 p.m., 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, which means probably for our friends overseas in Europe, in Australia, in the Middle East, over there in Kazakhstan, it's probably going to be a little too late for you. I apologize for that, but I do have a day job, and that's the job that pays the bills, not this. But rest assured, you're not going to be missing a marquee game tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be playing our obligatory baseball game for Season 7. If you guys have been fans since Season 1, you know we do 20 episodes per season. There's 860-some licensed and unlicensed games on the NES. That means we will have approximately 43 seasons of the NES Happy Hour. Unfortunately, there are likely 43 baseball games in the NES library. There are so many baseball games. That means I have to play a baseball game once every single season. Otherwise, we'll get to the last season of the show, and it's just going to be like 12 baseball games in a row. So, our obligatory baseball game for Season 7, we are playing tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern here live on the show. We are playing Baseball Simulator 1000. I've actually heard this is a hidden gem. I'm very much looking forward to it because it breaks the rules of real baseball and introduces ultra pitches, ultra fielding, ultra hitting, all these special modes, ninja ball pitch, photon pitch, fielding where you can jump 20 feet in the air to catch a ball. It breaks the rules of physics. It introduces an arcade element to the classic baseball genre. So if that seems like it's going to interest you, tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern for another live episode. And if you can't make it, we put all of our episodes right up there on the YouTube channel for you to enjoy whenever you want to, immediately after the show. They are all unedited. They go up exactly as they aired live. All of our shows are taped live, so you can rest assured you're getting the real experience, but you might not get to play along with Bar Trivia. You can put your answers in the comments. If you want to play Bar Trivia, we'll do honors system. Pop your answers in the comments. I'll review them. I'll see how you did. I'll give you a virtual high five if you go 5 for 5. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow evening for our baseball episode in Season 7. Master G's got to sign out. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to go hang out with Little Fit, see how he's doing. And I'm going to meet you back here tomorrow for another fantastic episode of the NES Happy Hour with Fitz and Master G. We will see you then, folks.